Hi, Graham from Cown's Caravan Club and Travels. Today we're off to Strathclyde Country Park Caravan Club. It's part of the Caravan and Motorhome Club. It's up at Strathclyde Park, just off the M74 in Lanarkshire. Usual suspects, Derry, Max and Janice will meet us up there, so see you soon. Hi, so here we've arrived at Strathclyde Country Park Caravan and Motorhome Club site. So it's owned by the Caravan and Motorhome Club. We've got a serviced pitch, so you get your water and drainage, good big gravel pitch as well, and I think it's £27.80 a night, so everyone's getting really pretty dear. It's a good site. Over that direction you get the M74 motorway and the A725 dual carriageway over there. Let you hear the road noise. So you can hear it, but it's not too bad actually, and it never woke us up at night or disturbed it. It's just a constant kind of noise in the background, but it's not disturbing any. Max, they're ready to go a walk, so it's a good big site actually. So you've got, I think there's 1, 2 over there, 2 great big toilet blocks. Janice used the showers, said they were good, they were fine. It is there's a barrier entry system and you need a card to swipe yourself in. So like us, we came from work, so Janice appeared later on at about 6:30 or something like that, so you have to run down to the gate to let them in because you only get one swipe card. When you leave you just pop it through the door when you leave. But it's a good big site. And over that direction there's a great big caravan storage yard, and if you've got your dogs, if you go to the left of that, there's a path, and it's well fenced in both sides. It's actually good for the dogs. And then over that direction you've got Strathclyde Country Park, so you get the big man-made walk, and there's loads of walks and things like that. There's a Holiday Inn Express over there, and there's a Toby Carvery. The fun parks over there, which has got roller coasters and things like that. If you're here, I mean, that's why we're glad we've got the caravan, because we've got the car, so we can get out and about. I think it's a wee bit tricky, a lot of motorhomes over there, and they don't move, so I don't know if there's a bus stop further down the road or not, but it's a good site. It's only an hour from where we live in here. We're up here because Janice has got Janice's mother stays just 15 minutes away, so, and her aunt's in hospital, so it makes sense us coming up here for the weekend rather than up and down from here all weekend. So yeah, it's all working in pretty good for us. Those things are starting to get pricey now, £27 something a night. That's for a service pitch. I don't know what it was for just a normal pitch. But on their website it says starting at £15.80, but I don't know if that's just for a tent or something. But it's Saturday 12th November. I've got a light hoodie on. It's really mild. Yesterday I think in Scotland it peaked at 19.1 degrees. It was just bizarre weather for the time of year, but I suppose that's global warming, so we'll see in a bit, let you know what we got up to. And if you want a good bit of kit for your caravan, we've got a camera on the number plate, and it links wirelessly to this on the dash here. So I got it off Amazon, but it's a great bit of kit. So the camera, I'll just show you. So there's the camera there, goes behind the number plate, and it's linked to this here. There's a wire behind there, but this is solar, and I've never had to charge it up in the last year and a half, almost two years, so it's really good. Obviously you've got your mirrors on the car, but see if you're on the motorway, a busy road, it's an absolutely brilliant bit of kit. So it's just like a rear view mirror, so it's well worth it. Again, I got it on Amazon, but I couldn't tell how much it cost, but well worth it. So just give you a look at the site. So it's one way round, a couple of speed bumps. This is a service pitch there. I don't know how many there is, but there's not Not too many of the service pitches. One of their toilet blocks. They're well set up. They've got bins for mixed recycling, glass, general waste, which we like. Now there's the motorhome storage yard up there, massive big place. Now up to the left of it, there's a good walk for your dogs. You can let the dogs off the lead. There's fences either side, so it's good there. And then as you can see, you don't need a key card to get out the site. Obviously you need to get back in, so it's automatic out. There's reception there. Here's the access, since it's pretty good access actually. You're just off a big roundabout at the Braith interchange in M74. There's no paths here, so if you got to walk, you're on the road. But off the big roundabout, you're just this turn in here into the left, so it's really good access. Can't complain about that. I see it's about an hour from our house down at here. And then you're onto the kind of the main drag at Strathclyde Country Park. So here we are at Strathclyde Country Park Loch. So pretty impressive. A man-made loch. Used to be a village under there called Bothwell Haw Village. It's shops, houses, train station, the outdoor activity centre over there. But yeah, it's some place. Brilliant for your dogs. It's just a few minutes to the park. So here's the dog walking section I spoke about earlier on. It's next to the Caravan storage yard. If you want to keep your caravan here, actually it's double fenced and there's security cameras right round it, so it's well set up for security. I just let the dogs off. So there's the A725, that's a busy dual carriageway, but this is the dog walking area. It's got it marked in the map, so you've got a big fence there, so there's no way the dogs can go out. You can go right round the Caravan storage yard. It takes you back round to the entrance, so just be aware it's open. If you go round there, it takes you onto a car park, but it's good. Good place for the dogs. So it's been good here, I've enjoyed it. It's a good site. The toilets are spotless and clean. They've got thermostatic showers. You can adjust the temperature, it's not just like pushing the button for 20 seconds. So the toilets are spotless. A great site. We've got a service pitch, about £27. The winter rate, this is the 13th of November. The winter rate's £15.50 or something, which is pretty good just for an electric hookup. And I'm going to say this is the 13th of November. The weather's bizarre. I've just got a hoodie on and my car said 18 degrees, but it's really ridiculous. You just wouldn't think it was the middle of November. Crazy, absolutely crazy. But yeah, it's been good. We're here because we're visiting family, so it's handy for that. It's about an hour from where we stay in here. Access is good. If you're going out and about, that's when we're glad we've got the caravan, because it means we've got the car to get out and about. You're a wee bit isolated if you're here in a motorhome, but I've noticed quite a few motorhomes have got a car as well. I think I've seen that more and more. People bring the motorhome, bring their car to give them a bit of freedom, because there's some big motorhomes here and you're kind of stuck because you're next to busy towns. It's where you go to your shop and park your car, park your motorhome. So that's why we like there's pros and cons of caravans and motorhomes. That's why we like the Caravan. One, it's a hell of a lot cheaper, and two, it gives you more freedom. So that's us this weekend. We do go touring over the winter time. Where we'll be next, I'm not quite sure. Oh, like and subscribe if you like. Thanks.